Hello, everyone. I am Eldritch Love Goddess. Welcome, welcome. We are still kind of setting up, but we are preparing for our Dungeons and Dragons game. Let me fix that real quick here. There it is. Anyways, yeah, so we're just going to be preparing for our D&D game. So we will be starting soon. It's just the DM and everyone else is just kind of getting ready. We don't have one of our players today, but that's okay. It's just going to be a three-man party right now. But, yeah. It's not really too much to say, but I'll be unmuting myself on Discord so that way you guys can hear everyone. But yeah, we're gonna get started here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate, and if anyone's watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all, and yeah, this is gonna be our session 2. Right, I'm back, friends, and we are live. No, you're good. You're good. No worries. Will do.
Okay. Um, you guys awoke in O's sanctuary and kind of got the gist of what's going on. Uh, you are brought back to life, and your last memories were of your final moments. He kind of explained to you. He talked to you guys by using magic mouth on different items in the room, forming these fake little mouths that were talking to you from all over the place. Kind of told you guys stick together, help the world, help each other, basically be good, do nice things. And as long as you do these things, I'll keep bringing you back, even if you get into trouble. And that was pretty much all he told you. And, it's a mix of, he obviously seems pretty strong and powerful, so maybe listen to him. And then at the same time, he, at the very least, is giving you another chance at life. So, you know, might as well take it up. So the first thing he really told you guys to do, in terms of do good in the world, was to go help out these villages that were suffering under Kragar, the Hill Giant King, who's been sending out his hordes of goblins, led by hobgoblins and ogres, and maybe even a troll or two. So now it uh, falls on you guys to try and do something about it. You make your way to the town of Holyleaf after fighting some goblins that weren't really that much trouble. And at Holyleaf, you kind of realize, like, yeah, these people suck. At least the people in charge there. They don't really want to help at all, and they basically just say, well, the capital will send people eventually, and those other two towns, we don't really care about them. And, they'll buy us time. So, not a great answer. But you do find a rambunctious group of adventurers, soldiers, and survivors of the town of Eldwood. This town was taken probably about a week or two ago by an ogre general of Kragar named Thickjaw, and he has held the town since then. And the goblins have been using it as kind of like a base camp, since it has, buildings and actual structures and farms and whatnot. And of course, the people want their homes back, but driving Thickjaw out of here also means limiting the conquest of the goblins and really slowing down their advances on Wayfair. So if you guys are successful in your raid today, not only will you be liberating Eldwood, but you'll be taking pressure off of Wayfair and also Holyleaf. So you made a plan with Johan, who was kind of the leader of this group, and it's about, including the 4 party members, probably about a group of 30 or so. Though Johan, as you guys can get up this morning, which is where we're going to pick up right now, is going to start by saying, well, now that we're all ready to go, we should travel in smaller groups as to not draw so much attention, maybe in groups of like 5 or 6. And yeah, Eldwood is surrounded by forest, so we'll meet in the woods. Every group should have one local from Eldwood in it, so that you can reach the Great Oak Tree. Everyone from Eldwood knows where it is, and they can lead you to it. That'll be our rally point, and from there, we'll attack from the woods. They'll outnumber us, but we'll have the advantage of surprise. Also, the goblins are pretty weak-willed. If we kill their betters, the remainder of them will likely run away. Goblins aren't really known to fight to their last breath most of the time. Cowardly little creatures. Any questions about the plan?
Nope.
Only who from the town will be in our group, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think it would be best if we kind of divided up some of our better fighters. So, um, we'll send with you guys a an older gentleman who's wanted to come on our trip with us here, and you see this not super old man, maybe like late 50s, maybe early 60s. He's quite tall, maybe about just about 6 feet, human, and has a really broad, sturdy build, like the kind of guy who looks like he's been working like laying concrete for 30 years, with the arched back to prove it. So yeah, he's built like a brick shit house, and he's all like, "Hi, I've lived in Eldwood my whole life. We have to take this place back. Uh,
Hey,
Seems I'll be traveling with your group today. It's good to meet you all. Good to see strangers willing to help out my town. My name is Marlin. It's a pleasure to meet you all."
I tried to pull a prank. Pick my nose and I try to shake his hand.
Are you trying to like do this so he can't see you or what?
Yeah, yeah, you can't see me. Hey,
All
my
right,
name's Patch.
I
make
I
me
say
a stealth or like sleight of hand check to hide the booger in your hand.
Sleight of hand.
All right, you pretty stealthily pick your nose. He doesn't
yeah.
notice, and he's like, "It's good to meet you, young sir."
Call
And he
me
shakes
Patch.
your hand. It's good to meet you, Patch. And he shakes your hand, and he's like, "Oh, it's like, oh, you had something on your hand there,
Oh no, it's just sweaty hands.
son." And he kind of just wipes it off on his pant leg. "Oh, I see. Are you nervous for the battle to come?"
Yes, I am a child. Yeah,
"Hmm,
inexperience.
that's all right. Everybody has to start somewhere."
And these are my people. Introduce yourself, guys.
I'm Lenore. I go
"Good
to
to
shake
meet
his
you."
hand.
Yeah, shakes your hand. "Good to meet you, Lenore."
You, same to you.
"And you are," and he looks to you. Let me use your character's name.
Zai.
Zai. Yeah,
Yep.
and you are. He looks to Zai.
Zai's gonna offer his hand as well and say, I'm Zai.
Gruff voice.
I'm sorry, I can't sound like a man. I'm trying.
No, you
It's
did.
hard.
You did. That's why I said that, because you did.
Oh, I did?
There you
Yay!
go. There you
Yeah,
go.
I thought so.
Deeper voice, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
He's like, "Well then." "Well then, I suppose you don't mind me taking the lead then. I know the way back to the village like the back of my hand. I'll take us straight to that rally point. Seems like the other groups will be leaving ahead of us, though. Johan wants to lead the charge after all. Well, I have a few things to prepare myself from my quarters. I was staying at the inn. I'll gather my things. Let's say we meet at the path leading out of town in about 10 minutes or so. and that'll help us stagger our departures.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
He'll just kind of nod and walk back into the walk back down the street towards the inn. So you guys have a tiny bit of downtime this morning before your group is supposed to leave. Would you like to do anything or speak to anyone else?
Mm,
Mm,
can't really think of anybody.
well, Zai would like to speak with anyone that is a local to where we're going, just so he can have a general understanding of the layout of like what to
Okay.
expect terrain wise, or when they last remember at least.
Right. Yeah, there are some people around who are from Eldwood. If you want to hang around the area where people are kind of getting ready to go, because every like 10, 15 minutes or so, like one group of 5 is leaving the town, you know?
Yeah.
So you could ask around a little bit and try and find someone. You could also just ask Marlin when he gets back, because he's also from Eldwood.
He's gonna ask different people just because, like, maybe he doesn't know some areas. Because I don't know how big this town is, or how like if it's just a town or like a city. But he just wants a general
Mm-hmm.
understanding and different opinions based off area. So, because you never know what area you're gonna be in, so at least maybe he might have an inkling of something if he learns something from someone else.
All right. Well, looking around the crowd, you can definitely see some people that are more like commoners, like they don't really have that much armor. If they do, it's like patchwork leather or like just like a heavy coat over them or like a cloak. And they just have like a pitchfork or a basic spear and not too much else on them. They're pretty easy to spot out when compared to the ex-soldiers or adventurers. Is there any type of person you want to look for in particular, or just the first person you see?
Um, Probably a mix of people. Like he, as I said, he's gonna have several, so both commoners and like non-commoners.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying the commoners would stand out because you know that the commoners are from that town. Everyone else you wouldn't be able to identify quite as easily.
That's fair. Then yeah, definitely the commoners.
Okay. So you approach a young woman who is wearing like some patchwork leather armor that kind of covers half of her chest and her shoulder, and she also has a heavy cloak on top of it. All she has on her is a long spear that she kind of leans up against as she's kind of sitting by the inn waiting.
Zai will walk up to her, and well, he'll just say hello. Are you from what's the name of that town again? What was it? Let me check the notes.
Eldwood
Eldwood. He's gonna. Are you one of the people from Eldwood?
goes, "Yeah, I am."
Could you tell me anything about the areas that you're familiar with? So that way I can get a better idea of what we're walking into, should we end up in other areas.
By forest, it's pretty much surrounded. Even on the way in, the path's been cleared out a bit, but by the springs where Holy Leaf sat, it's a little bit flatter there, kind of climbing back down into the valley. Still some foothills though, nothing crazy.
Okay. So
And
foothills. Mhm.
if we attack from the woods and we stay up there, we'd have a good vantage point to kind of scope things out before we attack.
Okay. Attack from the woods, foothills. Is there areas that are, I guess, harder to see from when you're inside the town versus outside of it, since it's surrounded by trees mostly?
Harder to see once you're inside of it versus outside of it.
Yeah, like good areas to sneak in from, or just attack at range from.
She'll say, "Well, attacking from range, I don't really know. We don't have a lot of archers, but I assume you must be good at range then."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you stayed close to the trees, but I think the plan is to rush to the center of the town hall, try and find Thickjaw, and just rush him.
I mean,
Doubt he'll be hanging around the edge of the forest.
potentially. It's just there's no guarantee he will be technically at the center, so I want to cover our bases.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's definitely some of the trees, especially near the backside of the village, like on the north end. It's where some of the hills are. So if you got up there, you'd have a good line of sight into the town. As far as sneaking in, though, I mean, everywhere kind of works. There's only really like a short fence that kind of surrounds the town, just to kind of mark off where the town ends and the forest begins. But I mean, it's like, she kind of holds her hand up, like around where her like stomach is. It's like, like a 4 foot tall fence, maybe.
Okay.
And it doesn't exactly go around the whole town perfectly.
Got
Definitely
it.
lots of gaps in it.
How long has it been since everyone was there last?
It's been about 2 weeks now.
Any chance that think that those goblins might have fortified those walls at all?
Uh, I guess they could have.
Anyone scout the place ahead before we attacked, or is this just a guess?
No, no one's been able to go ahead. It's pretty dangerous to travel out there so close to their base of operations. That's why we're kind of going in smaller groups, trying to get there without being seen.
Got it. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
hmm Well, thank you for coming to help us. I don't recognize you, so I assume you're not from Eldwood.
No, I'm not, but definitely do intend to help.
Yeah, good. I mean, I appreciate the people here at Holy Leaf letting us rest here and stay, but I wish they would do more.
You and I agree on that. They technically could, I think, but they just won't for one reason or another.
Right. And at that, she'll be like, oh, well, looks like my group's getting ready to leave. Well, if all goes well, let's celebrate after the battle's over.
Indeed. Good luck.
She'll just give you like a very small smile and just kind of cock her head at you and pick up her spear and walk towards the exit.
Okay. No.
Meanwhile, Patch and oh my god, I'm not memorizing your guys' names yet.
It's okay, it's Lenore.
Lenore. Patch and Lenore. As you see Zai kind of go off into the crowd to try and find someone to talk to, what do the two of you guys do?
I.
Honestly,
Oh, go ahead, Delta.
go ahead. I'm just chilling, man. You know, just waiting. I'm ready to get
Alright.
out.
Alright. Patch eagerly awaits. Lenore, you were saying?
Uh, I figured I would just like kind of stay near Patch, but like maybe people watch a bit. My reasoning being I don't know anything but my name, so it's kind of driving her crazy. She's hoping
Okay.
that maybe watching anybody do anything might trigger something. Something.
Okay. Give me like an insight check as you like look at these people. Ooh, very
Oh,
nice.
that's
Oof.
crazy.
So, you know a couple of things. First of all, you see this like overconfidence kind of swelling in a lot of these people. Even the commoners seem like sure that they could kill goblins, and even hobgoblins if they work together. They seem sure that they can strike deep into the village, kill the boss, and the rest will scatter. However, amongst the crowd, you do notice a couple of people who are a bit wary, a bit nervous. And funnily enough, it's one of the more seasoned people. It's one of the town guards who is actually joining up. He's actually the only person that you can tell from Holy Water that is, or Holy Water, Holy Leaf that is joining your guys' expedition. But he seems to be uneasy, kind of like not really set. Doesn't really have his heart set on this, you know?
Okay. And he's in like our group, you said?
He's not in your
Oh,
group, but he's like around waiting for his group to get like dismissed.
okay.
And then finally, the last thing you notice that kind of catches your eye is um, did a man and a woman? It'll be a woman wearing like basically a stereotypical witch's hat and just kind of reading what appears to be her spell book or some kind of other magical tome. Just kind of sitting in the shade of a tree, reading to pass the time as she patiently waits for something to happen. So, as you see this, you get like a flash of a memory, but just like the wisps of it, the smell of like an old book, the sound of a big wooden door creaking open. No visual though.
Okay. Okay. Book, sound of door. A book and a sound of a big door. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're not sure why seeing this woman read resonates with you, but clearly at some point there was a book that was important to you, or maybe books in general were important to you. It's hard to say.
Can I go up to her and ask her? I say, "What are you reading?"
Sure. You approach the woman and you say, "What are you reading?" And she'll only briefly glance up at you before glancing back down to her book, and she'll just say, "Nothing you'd understand."
All right. I think you underestimate me a little. Why do you think I would understand it?
You don't look like much of a mage to me.
Well, I suppose I'm not necessarily a mage, but a bard. Not much difference.
At that, she'll kind of like you get her full attention with that comment as she kind of laughs out loud, and she's like, "Really? Please. You play funny little tunes to make funny little magic effects happen. I've studied at the academy for years to master magic.
Well, what can you do if you're such a master at magic?
I have binding spells. I can blow a whole house away with flames. I can fly through the air."
I look like I do not believe her the slightest. I just kind of roll my eyes. I'm like, okay, sure.
It's like, what? And what can you do with your magic, huh?
I could do plenty. I got. Let's see, I gotta look at my spells real quick. Uh, I can bring people down with just an insult. Uh, I can push people away super far. I don't know the right word. I can heal my allies.
Hmm. Well, I guess with these useless clerics around, you might have a use on the battlefield after all if you can at least heal.
I can do more than just heal, but I appreciate it, I guess.
Well, nonetheless, even if you can cast a few decent spells, no chance you can understand this tome. You've never learned how to read spell scrolls or books, have you?
I couldn't say. I can't remember anything but my name.
He gives you she like raises an eyebrow at you. She's like, "What do you mean?"
I just know my name, but nothing else. It's all blank.
Oh. Hmm.
When I saw you reading that book, I felt like I almost remembered something, so I came up to ask you about it. I thought maybe it would help me remember something.
Oh. Well, that's quite unfortunate. I've heard of that happening to people before. Something about concussions. If you fall from a great height or take a serious injury to the head. I've heard of people even
Definitely,
losing the ability to walk or talk after something like that.
it definitely wasn't a concussion. I'm pretty sure I died, but then I
She just,
came back.
she just looks at you incredulously. Right. Well, hey, maybe you ought to sit this one out, huh, bud?
Okay, if you say so. You seem a little arrogant.
Yeah, I'm not the one spouting nonsense right before an important battle. Well, not that that makes you arrogant, I guess, but it sure makes you, well, something.
You disbelief. Maybe you're not as smart as you think. If you can't.
Wait, do I hear this conversation?
Yeah, it is happening not too far from you.
Okay, how far?
I don't know, like maybe like 10 feet away.
I say you're gonna let her talk to you like that? Stick it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I just basically said she wasn't very smart for just immediately writing me off.
Yeah. He's just like, well, is that your kid or something? Or I guess you wouldn't remember. Kid, mind your own business. The adults are talking.
Hey, don't talk to him that way.
Why? Why not? He's a child. He needs to learn his place.
Oh, really? As I unsheath my sword.
You even know how to use that thing, kiddo? Why don't you put that away before you cut yourself?
I kind of step
Yeah,
in between the
Lenore,
two
hold me
of
back.
them.
Lenore, hold me back.
Yeah, I step in
Yeah.
between the
Hold
two
me
of
back.
them. So let's not.
Yeah. Well, mind you, this whole time she's still sitting down, like at the base of the tree. Just now, instead of reading the book, she has it like in her lap.
I'm standing like in front of her, like blocking him.
Yeah. Well, that was a fun little chit chat, Miss Amnesiac, but we'll have to catch up some other time.
I'm sure we will.
I stop her. Say her name correctly, please. Oh,
I don't think your friend ever introduced herself to me, young man,
what did you?
but that's quite alright with me. Tell you what, if we see each other after this is all said and done, I'll bother learning your name then.
No. How about you know what? Tell you what. Let's go. Let's meet me
I
at
need
this
to find a
alleyway.
quieter place to
No,
read.
meet
And
me
she
at
kind
this
of stands
alleyway.
up and walks away.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah, she
Lenore,
just
thank
says, I
you.
need to
Hold me
find a
back.
quieter place to read, kind of dusts off her lap, and then just walks promptly away from you guys.
I'm gonna watch where she goes. Just
She just
curiously.
goes up further towards the gate, and you see her actually go up to the guy in the armor that seemed to be a little bit nervous before, and you can kind of hear from the distance like, "Are we leaving yet?" A little bit of impatience in her voice.
Hmm, okay. I'm gonna keep my eye on her. I'm gonna steal her book when I get a chance. I'm gonna steal that shit. Fuck her.
Wait, you
She's
said that?
kind of
Wait, you
bitch.
said that out loud? You said that out loud?
No, I don't say that out loud.
Say it out loud, man.
Also, I will
I
say you
will.
have a couple of other people kind of staring at you as like you see like Patch is just like has his sword out and is just like, meet me in the back alley, come on, and this woman just walks away. Definitely drew a couple of stares from some people around you.
Yeah, what are you
Patch,
guys looking at?
let's go.
Yeah, let's
Patch.
go.
Like I
Yeah, we're
grab
going.
his hand. I'm gonna take him
Yeah, we're going.
somewhere away from all these people.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Merlin, or not Merlin, Marlin comes back out and finds Zai, and he's all like, where'd the rest of your friends go? I think it's about our time to leave.
Hmm. He looks around. They just like not around anywhere.
Uh, that's well.
Hmm.
Maybe they're by the gate. Let's start heading out. By the way, you see now that he has like a little white, like lace, like kung fu master thing wrapped around his head, and he's wearing like spiked, what are they called? Brass knuckles. There we go.
Ah, is he a monk?
Yeah, he looks to be a monk. Now that you get a better look at him.
Interesting. Yeah, he might be somewhere around there.
All right. You guys, the two of you, will see Zai and Marlin kind of looking around the crowd, trying to find you guys as they walk up towards the front. You guys say
Uh,
anything?
I just like wave at them, give them a small wave to like indicate, hey, we're over here.
All right, you
Oh.
get their attention. Marlin will kind of wave back at you guys and meet up with you guys. So, are you all ready to leave?
I'm as ready as anyone else.
Yes, I would much prefer to get away from these unpleasant people.
What makes them so unpleasant?
Ugh, you should have seen the girl I was talking to before you got back. So arrogant.
Yeah, I was about to. I was about to slice her out.
He was. I'm on his side. Like he
Well,
was.
how about you save that aggression for the enemies, huh? Come on, let's go.
See?
Yeah.
The way she be
I
stalking
don't
her.
blame you. I don't care much for crowds either. Let's go. And so you guys leave the relative safety of the village of Holyleaf and set out on a 2 days journey to rendezvous at the the ancient oak tree that is near Eldwood.
Wait, before we leave, I'm asking the guy. Hey, listen,
Uh-huh.
listen. There's gonna be risks, right? Are you gonna put the party over yourself before we go? I just wanna
I'm
What?
know.
going to put the party over myself.
What
Like,
the
you mean put
hell?
the party first?
Yes, put the party first, bruh.
Says, well, I'm not
Interesting
exactly going to
question.
be risking my life to save any of you, I don't quite think, but I won't let you die either.
All right, that's good to know. I just want to know where you head at. You know?
Of course. I
Interesting.
mean, for someone as young as you, I might try and help a little bit. After all, I've lived a long life already. Long
Right.
enough.
So you're gonna risk your life for us, right?
Well, if I could save you, I might try. We'll see. We'll see how much I like you by the time we get there, kid. And it'll kind of rustle your hair.
Thanks, man.
Alright. So, on the first day of travel, you guys actually have a relatively peaceful time. It's not so much trouble. But, I do need you guys to roll me, I need someone to roll me a d8 for some encounters.
I got you. I'll do it first. I got my GG.
Oh my god, you suck.
I'll take the 1 this time, and then I'll take the 7 for the next time around. Who is adding me? Jesus.
No, you do not know.
It was the other server. They're looking for people to play League.
Ah,
Um. So we'll do the 1 for today, and then we'll do the 7 for tomorrow. So these 1 is going to result in you finding something not so great. As you guys are traveling along the first day, you guys at this point, towards the end of the day, are told to go off the path and start kind of like taking the trails like past the hills to avoid any goblin patrols. But as you guys are about to get off the path, you see the remnants of a battle. Several goblins lie slain in the dirt, their weapons and armor scavenged. And amongst the goblin corpses, you see uh, 2 men slain on the battlefield as well as a woman. You don't recognize them exactly, but it appears that they were part of one of the other groups.
well, that's not a good sign.
Is there anything I can scavenge?
It looks like whatever happened here, whoever won this battle, took anything of note and of value with them.
I'm just gonna.
Notably,
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say,
Uh,
I was gonna look at their faces, see if I know anyone. That's all.
no, you don't really recognize them. The two men both appear to be commoners from Eldwood, or actually, yeah, that's correct. And then the woman appears to be some kind of half elf, and she appears to be. It's kind of hard to tell, but she has an empty quiver on her back, so you can kind of see that she was some kind of archer, maybe a ranger, a little bit more trained than the commoners. And what I was gonna say is the thing you do notice, in particular, is apparent, very obvious signs of someone being dragged away. You see small goblin footprints and this big, thick trail in the middle of both sets of goblin footprints. Notably, they drag them away back down the path and not towards the uh, the off-road area you guys are supposed to go to.
That is
Also, if you would
unfortunate.
like, I was gonna say also, if you would like to more thoroughly loot them, by the way, Patch, you may do so.
Yes, I will.
All right, please make me an investigation check.
Yes, sir.
And who would you like to search first? The goblins, the men, or the woman?
Everybody.
Oh, well, tell me who you do first.
The woman.
Okay,
Actually, the goblin.
the goblins. Okay.
Actually, no, the goblin.
Okay. So as you guys are kind
Oh
of
my
like taking note of the
goodness.
scene, Patch runs into the scene of the battle and
Oh.
starts going through the goblins' belongings.
Thank you for
Don't
the
find much
raid,
else on
guys,
them.
and thank you for the
It
follow.
seems
I
like,
appreciate
the
it.
goblins that won this
Oh my
battle,
goodness, thank
were
you. I
took away
appreciate it.
their fallen
Allie,
comrades'
thank you,
supplies
thank you.
so that
Thank
they
you for
wouldn't
the
go to
raid,
waste.
everybody. Oh my
So I
goodness.
moved to the next one,
Thank
right?
you.
Slice.
I appreciate the raid.
Remaining
We're just kind of like in the middle of a
Racket.
session. Currently, we are investigating a group that
Okay. You wanna
is
slice
ahead of
like a piece of
us
goblin?
because we are trying to
Goblin.
get a
Racket.
village, or rather, trying to, I guess,
Sure, give me a
liberate a
survival
village that
check,
is under
please.
the control of a hill giant and
There we go.
lots of goblins. So that's
So
where
you
we
guys
are
see
at
him kind of
currently. Oh my
fruitlessly
goodness,
search
thank
through
you
their
all for the
pockets and
follows.
pouches and find nothing.
But yeah,
And
that's
then he
just where
kind of
we're
like
at right now.
pulls the shirt up off of one and starts
So I
cleaving
won't
away
take
the
too
meat
much
of the
time,
goblin's
so that way you guys can listen to what the DM's saying and what one of our party members has
Yeah, he
decided
like kind of
to
snaps it at the
just
elbow and at
loot
the shoulder, and he
the
basically is
villagers.
making like goblin drum
So
tables,
yeah,
essentially.
but thank you all for the follows. I
I
appreciate
guess it
it.
would be
Thank
the
you,
legs, but
Platonic.
whatever.
Thank you, Power Man. Thank you, Ellis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Corrupted. And thank you, Alice, again for the raid. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Oh gosh, another raid. Thank you, Beezy, for the raid. I appreciate it. 2 raids. Goodness gracious. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna talk to them before they yeah.
Yep.
Anyways. Sorry, I was addressing my stream. I got raided twice. Yes.
Sick, nasty.
Yeah. Apologies. Yeah, so Zai is going to look at the kid and say, did someone teach you to just loot people?
Yeah, my master. My dead master, yeah. Back in old days.
Back in the old days.
Back in the old days.
I don't think that's a normal thing to do.
No, but it comes in handy, you know. Once we run out of food, we got goblin meat. Come on, we gotta prepare for the worst scenario.
Well, I would definitely suggest not looting villagers in the future. If they're the goblins, that's perfectly fine. They don't have the same rights, but I feel very strange when it comes to doing that to villagers, especially.
Oh yeah, well, have you ever caught up fish? Same thing. Right.
People are not fish.
I know, I'm not cutting people. I'm just cutting the meat. The goblins.
He just stares at you, not understanding your logic in the slightest on that. He's like, what? he looks to the monk guy. Like, I don't.
Yeah, Marlin will just say, "Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of someone eating goblin before. I mean, maybe in times of extreme famine, but I don't know. Feels a little icky."
I do agree. I don't think eating goblin is a typical practice anywhere.
To be honest with you, I don't even know if it's safe. Like goblins are pretty like nasty, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are parasites, but
Yeah, you might get sick eating that, kid.
yeah.
Or I've
No,
heard if you burn things real good, you won't get sick. Maybe you just gotta cook it real good.
my stomach is made out of the souls of all my ancestors. Don't worry about it.
What?
What?
Where'd you
Forget
guys
it.
find this kid?
It's a
I
long
think he more
story.
found us than us find him.
For better or worse, he's stuck with us.
Right.
Anyways, I continue looting the woman and the man. Any valuable stuff like gold, silver, more rations,
Unfortunately,
ropes.
with your investigation roll, you're unable to really find too much else on them. Looks like they were picked pretty clean. But yeah, Marlin will say as he watches you finish up looting, "Well, as much as I'd love to go investigate whoever got dragged away that way," he kind of gestures down the path. We ought to join up with the others. We're gonna need to have everyone there at the right time. If we, take a detour now, who knows if we'll catch up in time for the raid. They'll need us there.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
it's up to you guys. I mean,
We
I would
could.
certainly feel differently if I was the one being dragged away.
Yeah. There's two options on this. We can continue and leave whoever it is to their fate, but they may have information. Considering the goblins are out here. But I don't know. I don't know enough about this area to say if it is more advantageous or not. So, with the information we have, I'd say we should press forward.
I suppose it just doesn't sit right with me knowing maybe we could have saved them, but I think it's just too unsure.
Well, why don't we let the boy decide?
I think his morals are very questionable.
Well, let's at least hear him out. What do you think? Patch, right?
Yeah. Well, my master always says, wherever the wind takes us, we will go. Thoughts?
Got it. So, most everyone is neutral minus. Eve, what was the character's name again? Sorry.
So, I'm
Eve.
gonna venture the wing.
Lenore?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was me you were talking to. Yeah, her name's Lenore.
Lenore, okay. I think Lenore's the only one partial, so perhaps we should go help then.
Well, I just keep thinking about what O said.
What did O say again?
Try to do good things, help people, save people.
True. Although helping the village is probably one of those things that does constitute it.
Yes.
I guess the question is which one is the greater good?
Well, we could always compromise. Marlin will kind of button.
What's the
We could follow the
compromise?
trail. We could follow the trail for a short while and turn back before we lose too much time. At least say we did our due diligence. We tried. Maybe. Also, who's O?
That's
Wait,
just a
isn't that
friend
what
of
that
ours.
guy's name was?
No, for
Oh.
no, friend
Oh,
of ours,
that
don't
was the
forget.
monk
thought
asking.
you were-
Not, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Okay, I
That's
thought
just
David was asking. I was like, what?
hey,
Yeah, no, I'm playing
yeah.
as Marlin right now. Gotcha.
Yeah. Zai's just gonna say, yeah, just a friend of ours.
Right. Well, it's not bad advice, but what do you guys think? We could go check it out just a ways down the path, and if we don't find anything within, say, a couple hours, we could always turn back.
Yeah, that works.
Or listen,
I
I
would
like that
feel
idea.
my
How about
conscience would be clean.
Okay.
Yep.
Then let's do that. See what we find, if we find anything in a few. If not, then we can turn back.
Well, keep your eyes and ears peeled. Goblins are pretty sneaky and they're pretty small, but not if they're dragging some humans around.
Yeah, that should make it a lot easier. Let's see what we find then.
All right. Marlin will help one of you search for signs of the goblins or the survivors, and grant one of you advantage on your search check as you guys travel down the path. So whoever wants to claim that, claim it now.
What's the is it perception or?
I will
Yeah.
take the advantage.
I have 4 perception.
I have 7 perception.
Oh, what the fuck, Becca? Do it. Yeah.
All right, and then the other two of you can also roll perception normally,
Okay.
assuming you're spending your time traveling searching for them, which
Yes.
is what. Yeah. All right, go for it.
Ooh, I did not
So
roll good.
we don't see a whole lot. Patch, go ahead, roll perception, and then same thing as I with advantage.
Sir.
All right.
The low rolls today.
Oh, what?
Oh.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Nice.
Ooh.
So
Eli,
the trail
got it.
kind of fades, and you guys almost lose it. You're not actually quite sure if they stayed on the path, but with the help of Marlin, you're able to see that they kind of veer back off the path again, this time to the opposite side of the road. And upon finding that path, unfortunately, Patch, as you guys are looking down at the path, Patch, you tilt your head up, and you see another man and woman hanging by their necks from the trees above.
I jump out on the branch like a ninja to inspect
All
it.
right. You guys see Patch get a running start and try to climb up this tree. Please give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Yes, sir. Got you, man. Wait, no. Listen, can I retry? I have to retry that. No.
You have advantage or I mean inspiration or anything?
I don't have anything like that right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but the crit gods taketh and giveth.
They do.
They do.
It's
They
true,
really
the
do.
duality of mankind. Look at that. Yeah, so you
The
guys see
duality of
him like just
man.
go, you hear like a gasp come out of Patch, like a, and then you see him get a running start, try and jump up this tree, and just miss the first branch and just fall flat on his back, knocking the air out of him. You're a little stunned for a round as you get the wind back in your lungs. And as you guys follow your eyes up at the tree he was trying to run up towards, you can see that the man was hanging from one of the branches of that tree, and there's a woman hanging from a branch of another nearby tree.
Is this
So
where the
bad.
drag mark ends?
I would have assumed so.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, yes.
Well, it looks like they were strung up. Too late for them.
Unfortunately, should we try to at least get them down, see if they had anything useful?
I'm pretty sure the goblins took if they did it. Let's head back then. We don't need to waste more time. When we have time, we can come back for them, but not right now.
Yeah, this place is starting to give me the creeps.
Yeah, who knows
Okay,
where the goblins are,
David.
so it's best to leave them as
Do
they
we-
are.
David,
Yeah.
do we know they're dead, bro? Like, do we really know?
They're kind of high up. It's a little hard to tell from where you're at. I mean, they're not moving.
You said they're hanging by their neck, right?
Yeah, it looks like they were hung. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So you catch your breath, and you guys turn back around, or what's the move here?
I'm
We turn
turning
back around.
Wait,
All right.
Turn around every now and then.
wait. why should we turn around? What if there's someone that needs our help? Their help, you know.
Those people are
Those
long
were,
past helping.
yeah,
But
We have to
they're
help
remember,
dead.
ourselves now.
hold on. Remember the rules of O. We gotta help them. Come on now.
They're already dead.
What?
They can't be helped.
How can we help someone who's dead?
Or, come on, guys. There has to be one of them that are alive. Come on.
They are not moving. They were hanging by their necks, and who knows how long they've been up there. They are definitely dead.
Look, I'll throw a rock up there and I'll show you.
Wait. Nah. I'm, David, I'm gonna use my mage hand to untie them.
Can Mage Hand untie something?
Actually, yeah. I'm not
So long as the
I don't
knot is
know.
less than 5 pounds, I guess.
So
I
I
don't.
can't.
I'll let you make. What's your spellcasting modifier?
It is. How do you see that, man?
Or like what stat do you use to cast spells? What class are you again?
Uh, fighter
Your
with one warlock.
Give me a raw charisma check to see how good you are at controlling your magic. Maybe you can get it just right.
I got you, bro.
Oh yeah. Which one would you like to untie, the man or the woman? The woman is
The
the one that is closer to you.
the woman.
Or
That's
wait,
easier, right?
which one
Which
did I say he was running up again?
whenever whichever
It
is
doesn't
easier.
matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll say it's the
Whichever.
woman then. We'll go with it. So you're able to untie it, and as you do
As he's
so,
doing that, I'm going to say, you realize someone has to catch them, right?
Yeah, I'll catch it.
I just step out of the way.
okay. So before you untie it, you like step under her to try and catch her.
You know.
All right. As you guys kind of do this, and Lenore kind of takes a step back away from the group.
Zai's also stepping
um,
back and looking around. It's probably a tarp. Expecting it to
Yeah,
be a trap.
I'm getting all
Okay,
nervous.
but listen. The old man has to help me, right? The old man has to help me.
all right, Marlon, will you ask him to help you or what?
Yeah, it's an assist. We're doing an assist catch.
All right, I'll help you catch it. He says. As you untie it, her body falls, and I'll stay between the two of you, mostly Marlon. You guys are easily able to catch the body. However, as the rope slides up, the branch kind of swings up, and you hear like a mechanism going like tick 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 tick. And as the ticking gets faster and faster, uh, an explosion booms out from within the tree trunk? Question mark, sending wood and splinters flying everywhere. Could I please get
Yep.
everyone to make a dexterity saving throw? Lenore and Zai at advantage, please.
Yes. I'm so smart to step back.
Yep.
Gosh, bro.
Not good at these things, though.
Zeros.
Hey, 18. Not bad.
Oh my god. Always gotta set
All right.
these damn traps, man.
Dang, you got a good dex.
So,
Out of the goodness of our heart.
um, you guys take no damage. Excuse me, Zai and Lenore. But Patch, you will take 10 piercing damage as splinters of wood shred your body.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Just as a shout
Marlon
out to someone
also.
in the chat, they called it that it wasn't going to be an explosion. That is all.
Oh yeah, gotta bait him. While the damage from the trap doesn't seem too severe, and Marlon actually ended up using the woman's body as kind of a shield, so he's okay. Um, the sound was quite loud, and it's obvious to all of you guys that if the goblins weren't close, they will be soon.
We need to leave.
And
Yep.
we need to leave now.
Do I
Listen
take
next
this
time.
woman?
She's-
Leave her. I don't think we have time.
leave
I'm
her,
pretty
leave her,
sure
but
she's
listen,
dead.
actually- No.
Yeah,
no,
she's
actually,
very dead.
I just wish
He's
you had
like,
given
I'm pretty
me in
sure
the
she's
first
dead.
place.
Just leave her.
Oh, let me do a quick loot. And then leave.
Oh,
No, we need to go now.
I grab him and we just go.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, the loot, man.
Yeah, Marlon drops the woman and is like, "Come on, kid," and it kind of pushes you from behind, like, "Come on, let's go," and you guys start jogging away. Luckily, it seems like the goblins that had set that trap weren't quite that close to use the opportunity to ambush you guys. And after a couple more hours of traveling, you make it back to the path you were supposed to follow and start heading into the hills that lead closer to Eldwood, into the ancient oak tree.
Nice. Zai is gonna say as we're walking, you need to listen next time, okay?
No, we gotta listen to O. In the name of O.
That
We
is
can
not an
listen to O
excuse.
without being stupid.
Indeed.
That was just careless.
And we're mighty Avengers. We can take care of anything.
Who the hell are the Avengers?
Adventurers, sorry. Adventurers.
I see. Yeah, that's not how we work.
So, I don't really mean to pry into strangers' business, but this O guy and everything, you guys aren't like cultists or something, right?
No, as I said, he's just a guy that we know.
Hmm.
I don't know why
Kid
the
sure
kids
looks
cut
okay.
him obsessed with him. No clue though.
Okay, no. He's a talking book.
Just out with it, I guess.
I
Okay.
just shake my head like, oh my gosh, this kid.
Huh. He'll kind of whisper to you, Zai. This kid, he's is he all right in the head?
I don't think he is okay in the head at all.
Oh, no. Sure hope he can swing that sword real good, cause jeez.
Last session, did he hit? I can't remember. I know there was a lot of missing.
I feel like he crit.
I know
last
I
session,
crit.
though.
I know I critted twice
there-
last session. I don't remember.
Yeah, there were some big crits.
Yeah.
I can scroll back up a little bit. Yeah, you double crit on the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I know I crit a lot last session, but I can't remember how he did, so I can't remember.
He was swinging. He wasn't swinging super inaccurately, but the enemy he was fighting had high AC.
Got it. Okay.
He definitely didn't look incompetent, but he did not manage to land a hit.
Got it. Zai's gonna say, well, as far as I can tell, he can swing the sword, though the things we did fight were pretty dexterous, so too soon to tell right now.
Jeez. No offense, but I guess I should have known better than to group up with the people that had a kid in it. Had a kid in their group, I mean.
I mean,
Well, hey,
that's fair. That's fair.
the sun is setting pretty soon. Why don't we go ahead and make camp for tonight? I can take the first watch. Yeah, I'm used to staying up late.
Okay, sounds
to
good.
me.
All right. Someone else want to take the second watch so I can get some sleep, though?
Zai, I'll take the second watch.
Okay, I'll be third watch. Then.
I will not take a watch. As a kid, I gotta take my full Z's.
Yeah, grown boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, we'll just do 2 watches in this campaign, just to make things simple. So you can join up with Zai or with Marlin if you want.
I'll join up with Marlin.
Okay.
Get to know a little bit more about our boy.
All right. So the evening comes and you guys set camp and are able to, kind of bandage up your wounds, all that good stuff. Also, I don't think I'm always going to let you guys get long rests for free when we're traveling, but this time I will, just because we got some big stuff coming up.
Generous DM.
Such a kind DM.
So kind of you.
So, you can go ahead and gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yay!
Or actually, I guess you can wait off on that just for a second, just so we can RP the night. Anyone want to say or do anything in particular with this downtime? Would you like to try cooking your goblin parts, Patch?
No, bro. In the middle of the night, I'll venture out to train the ways of the sword by myself.
Okay.
Zai will just be a cleric and pray for a bit.
Okay. Nice.
And
I'll
he'll
be
be
10 feet away. So
10 feet away.
Alright.
Fair.
All right, Lenore, what do you do?
Just prepping for bed, doing some beauty as much as I can in the wilderness. Trying
Skincare
to.
routine.
Yeah, as much as I can in the wilderness, probably
Yeah,
not
yeah,
much, but I'm trying.
yeah. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and with that, nighttime comes, and Lenore and Marlin will take the first watch. Elias, just interrupt me whenever you want Patch to try and sneak out. Okay.
Yeah, man. Hey,
So,
I'm already sneaking out though, right? No.
oh, you're sneaking out like right now, right now? Like people are
Let
just
let
going to bed, or
let's just
really
say
right now it's just
let's
you and
just
Zai
say
going to bed.
I don't know the time. Let's just say 3 a.m. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, that would be like at the end of the first watch, or
All right.
maybe at the start of the second watch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let Zai deal with you. So, Patch and Zai go to rest. Meanwhile, Marlin and Lenore stay up, keeping watch for goblins and whatnot. Marlin doesn't seem all that talkative. He just kind of sits there, keeps the fire going, not too bright, just a really small flame to keep you guys warm.
Okay. I don't. If he's not like feeling it, I'm not gonna press him for conversation.
Yeah, well, if you don't say anything, eventually he'll try talking to you a little bit, maybe like an
Okay.
hour or so in.
Okay. Then I'll ask him like, so where are you from?
I'm from Eldwood. Thought you knew that
Oh,
already. Come on.
I forgot. My bad.
Nah, you're
Forgot
all
he was
right.
from Elwood. Pretend I
It's
didn't ask that. Remember, retcon, retcon. Give me
okay,
retcon.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
thank you,
Too
thank you.
embarrassed to make it
Yeah.
canon.
No, I'm not gonna make that canon. Fuck no.
All right. Well, he'll ask you, where are you from, Lenore?
Uh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Hmm. You don't know. How do you not know
No.
where you're from?
Um. Well, last time I told this to somebody, she laughed me, laughed at me, but I don't have any memories. All I know is my name.
Oh, wow. That's strange.
Um.
That's well, maybe take it as a blessing. A lot of people have a lot of things they'd rather leave in their past, And look
Yeah.
at you. You get to walk away from all of that, all the good and the bad.
I
Fresh
kind of,
slate.
I kind of get the feeling that you're right. I was told that I was being punished. I just wish I knew what I was being punished for.
Oh, like lacking the memories of the punishment or
Yeah,
something else.
the punishment is that I don't get to remember.
Oh, well, geez.
Sometimes I hear the creak of a door, see a brief flash of a book. So far, just those two things, but maybe it'll come back to me. Who knows?
Well, like Patch said, fate kind of takes you where the wind goes, and I kind of subscribe to that kind of belief too. If it's meant to come back to you, it'll come back, for better, for worse.
Very wise man. Marlin? Is that his name? Marlin, right?
Yeah, Marlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've been around long enough. Starting to gray. He points to his bald head.
I I give him a good chuckle at that.
Yeah.
Or no, a giggle. I giggle. Okay, because I'm a cute girl. I giggle.
Yeah. No, he's like, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, you guys are a strange bunch then. Someone who doesn't remember anything but their name. A kid that eats goblin parts, apparently taught to him by his master. His dead master, might I add. You think it's his dad, or something.
Uh, I mean, I don't disagree with you, but well, we're not exactly allowed to leave one another, so it's like for better or worse, we're stuck together.
Is this part of your punishment too?
Uh, I don't think that's part of the punishment. I don't know.
Ah,
It's a long story.
And it sounds like you got cursed by some kind of like mage or something, or cursed object. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I died. I think we all
Oh.
died, and then we came back, but it's hard to say when I don't remember anything at all.
I mean, I don't think you died. I mean, resurrection magic is. I mean, I haven't heard of anyone being brought back since I first became an adventurer, and there were great clerics around. Well, and even then, it's not those clerics were actually around. They were just. Well, people knew their names. Nowadays, no one remembers anymore.
Well, maybe
Maybe
you're
there's
right.
some capital bigwigs could pull it off. Not sure. Never been up
Hmm.
that way.
Either that or we're being lied to.
Yeah, I mean, if someone has the ability to take away your memories, they could. I mean, really easy to lie someone who doesn't, or lie to someone who doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just kind of stretch and lean back a bit and look at the sky. Well, I don't have much more to like say unless he has questions or something.
No. I'll just be like, well, speaking of fate and all that, I'm glad I met you guys then. Seems like you guys need a little bit of help anyway.
Um,
And better you have me around than those poor souls we came across earlier.
You know, I have to agree. Seems like you know your way around. This isn't your first rodeo, so to speak.
Yeah, well, I used to adventure back like in my 20s and my 30s. Can't do that kind of stuff forever though.
Uh, I don't know. Maybe you could try.
Nah, this will be my last one.
Red
Out of
flag.
character. That's kind of foreboding.
Yeah.
Is that some foreshadowing there?
Nope. Just
Nope. Okay.
casually having my NPCs drop death flags. You already know how it
Okay.
is.
You know.
Anyways, the watch progresses, and here, Elias, I'll let you decide. Do you want Patch to try and make his escape at the end of their watch or at the beginning of Zai's?
I mean, I already told them I'm a trainer. I'm escaping.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you didn't answer my question, but
Yeah, you're right. I'll at the end.
okay. So as you guys are kind of getting ready to like go wake up Zai and have him take up the second watch, Patch, you wake up. It's your nightly training routine or something. How are you trying to sneak out of your tent or your bedroll?
Normally.
All right, please give me a stealth check.
Yes, sir. It's doing me. You know.
And then I guess I will take active perception from you, Lenore, with advantage.
Oh
Never mind.
my god.
We don't need.
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
man.
unless you also roll two nat ones, give me perception with advantage, Lenore.
Alright. Give me a sec.
I
Perception.
don't think you can fail this.
I really don't think so either, because my perception's pretty good. Watch it be a crazy fail though.
Oh yeah. You hear some rustling in like the in Patch's tent, and you see him like stumble out, and like he already has his sword out, and like it catches the light of the fire and just reflects it straight into your eyes.
Patch, what are you doing?
Just a little doing a little training. You wanna come with me?
Get back in your tent. Go to bed.
I have to sharpen my ways, you know? Or else I'm gonna get cursed. Come on, man.
You can sharpen your ways in the morning.
Not run now.
You just run.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he run? I'm not
He
chasing
runs.
him. I'm
He
not
just
chasing him.
runs away from the camp, like out away from the campfire into the
Okay,
darkness.
now that I know that she's not chasing me, let me do my nightly routine.
Okay, how far are you going away from where they set camp?
Like 10 feet.
Okay, so you're still within the light of the campfire then.
Yeah.
You
Can I
see him like 10 feet behind his tent, just like standing there, like in his sword stance.
I just cross my arms and watch him. I give him like the mom look.
Marlin's just gonna be like, "Well, I'm gonna wake up his eye so he can get some sleep, and he can be his problem."
Good idea.
Zai, you are woken up by Marlin. He's like, your turn for watch. Also, the kid's
Sounds
up.
good.
Something about sword practice. I'm too tired to deal with it.
Got it. Good night.
Tell me about it. Good night. And Zai, you see Lenore kind of like sitting sternly cross-armed, just staring down fucking Patch, who's just doing the exact same sword swing, like overhead sword swing, just over and over again.
You know,
Do I see Zai?
Yeah, you see Zai start walking up, so you know
Oh.
you're free to go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, good. You're here. Now you can deal with this.
apparently. Good night.
I'm just sword swinging, man. You just go to sleep. Like,
Good morning. Good luck. I stalk off to my den.
Thanks. Is there a reason you do this so early instead of closer to when we need to get up?
I mean, is it bothering you?
No, I'm just curious.
Hey, you know, we gotta be ready for battle. Just trying to sharpen my senses, you know? That's it.
Yeah, but you do need to get more sleep as a kid.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
The ways of the sword don't need sleep.
they
Essence of
do.
my
It's
sword.
called exhaustion.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Sure you are. He's just gonna let him do it. He's just like, whatever. just keep him in view as he's
All
just
right.
doing watch.
Yeah. All right. Give me a perception check, Zai, and then how long are you staying out here for, Patch?
Till morning.
No advantage on that, but
Yeah,
there's
no.
not much to see out here anyway. It is a pretty chill night. So the 8, you don't see anything, but nothing happens either.
Lucky.
How long do you let him sword swing for until you say something? Like 10 minutes pass, half an hour,
After
an
like
hour?
if he's still swinging after an hour, he's gonna say after a point your sword swing is entirely ineffective. If you practice for too long.
I'm sweating. I'm in the zone. I don't hear anything but the sound of my sword swinging.
Okay.
Right.
After a point, he's just gonna be like, okay then.
I'm in the
At that
zone.
about that 1 hour mark, or like a minute after she says that to you, or he says that to you, Patch, you kind of do feel a little bit tired. You've been exerting yourself quite a bit. Cough, cough. You may not get a long rest benefit if you keep exerting yourself too much, and you feel exhaustion start to creep its way up on you. Do you push through it, or are you just trying to call it a
Yes.
night now?
My master will always say, push through the pain as
Okay,
I use
please
my katana.
give me a Constitution saving throw to resist the allure of sleep. You do just barely pass, and you force yourself to stay standing. Another 10 minutes pass. Another 10 minutes pass again. It's been an hour and a half of sword swinging now. Zai, you notice his swings get a little sloppier and slower than before, but he still seems just as focused.
Zai will say again, you should stop practicing because now your swings are sloppy, and practicing sloppy swings is not good. This is common sense. If your master didn't teach you that, then he is a terrible master.
Not only am I hearing the sound of my sword swinging, I'm hearing the leaves falling down. I'm in the zone.
All right. Give me one more con save as you get close to the 2 hour mark.
Goodness.
Sorry, man. I'm
Uh,
asleep, man. I'm
yeah,
asleep, man.
you swing your sword and you go to raise it again, and you swing it with your eyes closed, and you kind of Zai, you just see him kind of like slowly stumble, take a knee, and then just kind of fall onto the ground.
This kid is absolutely worthless. If we die, I am going to yell at that damn wizard to get rid of him.
So David, do I keep my long range?
You do not gain the benefits of a long rest. You have exerted yourself far too much. However, you are not exhausted.
A merciful DM.
Yeah. So that damage from the blast you took earlier, that doesn't go away now.
Just use a hit die. I don't know fuck. I already used my hit die anyways.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
it.
You can use the hit die. Hey, perfect. You even healed the exact amount. But now you're down a hit die for the next day. Hopefully that doesn't matter, huh? Well,
Indeed.
regardless, the morning comes.
Zai just leaves him there.
Yeah, you guys all wake up and like Zai's there in the morning, like good morning guys. And Lenore, you don't immediately see Patch anywhere. Until as you kind of get out of your tent and you guys are starting to like make breakfast, you just feel like 10 feet behind his own tent, Patch just passed out on the grass, like face down in the dirt.
Oh my god. I just put my face in my hand and then I like walk over to him and nudge him with my foot. Get up.
I woke up. Thank you for awaking me. It's time to eat.
If you say so.
Yeah, Patch, you don't feel so great. Like you're not exhausted, but it's like you feel groggy, you know? Yeah, not
Yeah, I feel
exactly the
groggy.
best. Yeah,
But you gotta think about it, bro. Think about this state of mind from me. I feel
that's
the
true.
pain, but I love it.
Okay,
That was the
I see.
food.
All right, you guys cook up some eggs and bacon, and Marlon tells you stories of his time hunting a wyvern in the eastern woods. It didn't go too well for his friend.
Oh no.
Sorry
Yep.
to hear
What
that.
happened?
He got stung by the wyvern in his left toe, and they had to remove it. He's toeless now. They call him Toeless Jack.
I kind of chuckled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a little bit funny.
Yeah, no, he can't walk or run very fast, but he throws a mean haymaker. Don't mess with him.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys eat, pack up for camp, and we rolled a 7 on the dice this time for travel. And this will be a much shorter little sidetrack. I do want to get us into the combat before we hit the halfway mark. So, as you guys are walking down the path, Marlin is like, all right, guys, we're almost there. You guys can start seeing the trees get denser and thicker, and the hills get, gentler and gentler as you guys travel. And as you guys are approaching the forest, you guys see a small little, like, shrine type of thing. It's just some stacked stones and, like, kind of worn down. Like one big block that's been carved with some writing on it, but the writing's pretty worn down. It's hard to read, kind of covered in moss. But you see that there are small little stacks of different coins left at the bottom of the shrine.
I walk up and just do my daily prayers. Just like a minute in front of the shrine.
Could you please make me a perception check as you kneel down in front of the shrine?
Yes, sir.
Oops.
Another L.
You notice the unmistakable symbol of O upon one of the coins.
I tell my teammates, hey, come look at this. The symbol.
I will look and
I
notice
will
that.
also look.
Yep.
What do you think that means?
The silver coin, and on the face of it, it has what appears to be a lizard, just like from the top down, like silhouette. And on the back side, it has the symbol of O.
I will pick it up. Then what did he say
You
to
hear,
do? He said to like do something with the symbol and it might give us advice or something.
yep. I'll just give you the information for free since it's barely session 2. He said that if you ever see a symbol around, to like touch it and basically think of him or reach out to him or think his name, and he might be able to speak to you, offer you some guidance if you so please.
I will do that. And I'm also going to write that down so I don't forget next time.
Gotcha. So as you hold the coin in your hand between your fingers, what do you think to... It's almost like offering a prayer, sort of. Not really, though. Telepathy, if you will.
Zai is going to think. Well, first and foremost, please get rid of this damn curse so we can move away from this damn child. And then, secondly, he's going to think, what the heck are we supposed to do with the damn cleric? Because he's definitely not budging when it comes to helping people.
You see that the lizard on the back of the coin starts wriggling and becomes and the whole coin shapeshifts into an actual lizard, but it has a cartoonish set of teeth, like dentures or like the walking teeth that chatter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a very miniaturized version that fits onto this silver-skinned lizard. Oh, I didn't expect you to want to chat with me so soon.
Yes.
It talks out loud and everyone can hear him, and Marlon is just like, what the fuck?
Yes, we did. Oh.
Well, a couple of things you asked me about there. You really think I have so much time to just chit-chat about stuff like this? We've been over this. You guys are stuck
Listen, you
together,
want
for
us
better
to
or for
do
worse.
good. You want us to do good, yet you're making us, like, risk our lives unnecessarily multiple times. It is not good.
What do you mean? I'm not making you do anything.
No, oh, you're not making us stick together.
Oh,
Really? You're gonna
that's
say that?
Well,
Oh.
I am making you stick together. That's like the only thing I'm making you do.
Yeah,
So that's
that
off
is
the
a
table.
problem.
As for that cleric you met, I mean, I don't know. I think you could have done a little more effort to try and recruit someone else to join you. I didn't really expect you guys to march off with these adventurers, but after all, you guys really think you're a match for an ogre right now?
Maybe the village, sure, but not necessarily the ogre.
Well.
Or the hill giant.
Oh no, I mean, the hill giant's out of the question.
Yeah.
So, you want me to give you advice about this cleric all the way out here? Where are we anyway?
Part
Kind of
way
looks
to the
around.
town.
Oh, okay. It like crawls up your arm onto your shoulder to get a better vantage point. Huh. Well, yeah, don't know.
Fair enough, I guess.
Also, who's that guy?
What's his name again?
Marlon.
Marlin. That's Marlin. He's a monk.
Oh, hey, Marlon. Hi. Anyways, he looks at Pat, looks at Lenore. You guys want advice about anything? Questions about anything? Didn't think you guys would find me so soon.
I think we just so happened to find you.
Can you please tell me at least what I'm being punished for?
For being a narcissist, broadly speaking.
What? I look so confused.
Well, you asked. I'm not going to give you specifics now. Come on. Well, my time's about to run up. My advice is offer a genuine prayer and some kind of offering to the shrine. It's good luck. And with that, the lizard with the metallic skin just kind of rusts and disintegrates. And it's gone.
Okay.
We all heard that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was talking out loud the whole time.
Damn mind calling me a narcissist. Next time I see him,
Okay, so what he said,
Maybe
Can
he's
I still
talking
do
about the
that?
past you.
like the whole praying, can I still do that or not? Let's do it.
Yeah, you can still pray. What do you pray to the shrine?
I pray for power as I offer a goblin meat.
You pray for power and offer a goblin meat.
Yes,
You
sir.
see an image in your head. Uh, Basically a basic sketch of like a map kind of One leads to Eldwood, the town surrounded by trees, but one goes past it, further, deeper into the woods, past the ancient oak tree. Don't turn your back on the tree. Go past it, though. There you'll find power.
I will
I think that'll be
offer a
good.
prayer as well because it was advice given.
What did you pray to this little shrine for?
Basically, just general help. Just general help. This is a terrible situation. So it's just general help, like please.
You pray for help, and do you make any kind of offering to place upon the foot of the shrine?
Yeah, whole place, 5 gold.
Okay. The gold
It's kind
seems
of a
to
lot since we don't have
glow.
much.
Yeah, the gold seems to glow quite a bit as you place it down. And you too get a little image in your head. You see the capital, its towering stone walls and buildings that loom over the common folk. And you see a bird fly from there, traveling over the mountains, across a sea, and finally to where you are now, or to where you're going now, to Eldwood. And you see a specific street in that town. It's kind of like a circular street that goes around the big bend. And the path leads into the dirt behind the house. And that's what you see.
Okay, look for the street and a patch of dirt behind it. Got it. We'll say thank you.
All right. And Lenore, do you want to offer a prayer or anything to the shrine?
Yeah, I'm like, I'll show him narcissism to grumble. I have a candle, so I'll offer that, make that my offering, and I'll pray for protection for everybody, like for
All
the
right.
group protection.
Okay. You don't see a vision or anything when you offer this prayer, but you feel that it is heard and your offering accepted.
Okay, take that,
And
narcissist.
then Marlin will also kind of kneel before the shrine and say, "Guide us on our travels. Let us be safe on our way." And he will offer just a silver piece. So, any of you guys gonna explain the talking lizard, by the way?
Not unless he asks. Or is that him asking?
I'm, I'm
That's
no,
him asking.
Yeah, that was
I'm sitting
O.
with my mouth shut. Yeah, I'm sitting with my mouth shut. I'm not saying anything.
Okay, so that's O.
Yeah.
Huh. So you really were like resurrected or something then. Well, sorry, don't mean to. Lenore was saying she thought she might be resurrected. I don't know. You guys seem to be tangled up in some weird mess. I was kind of thinking of maybe going on an adventure with you guys again if everything goes really well, but I don't know.
No.
You guys are nice, but I might need to keep a distance.
No, I
I
think you
wouldn't
should retire
recommend it.
from. Yeah, you should retire, bro. You're too old. Retire
And
from
that was
this, man.
that was kind of the plan anyway. But thanks.
I
Please
wouldn't
do.
recommend it.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah, I'm surprised he gave you guys some really shitty advice, or not shitty advice, but like everyone knows to, pray to traveler shrines.
Nah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's one of the last few great gods remaining, supposedly. The god of the journey.
Yeah. Don't think I'm that
He's a little
familiar.
Yeah, he's supposed to guide you on your way. These shrines, like they look just like this most of the time. You can never read them or anything. They're really old. But you make a little offering of food, some coin, something sentimental, and supposedly they can show you a place you need to get to, or a place that might be important to you in the future. Or,
Well,
like how I just did, I just pray for safe travels, because, I mean, I don't really need to, I already know where I need to go. Just need to
I,
get there safely.
I got a vision.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like it was showing me a particular road, and then a house, and then something behind the house.
No, that's not very specific.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it showed it, so it's just a matter of finding it, I guess.
You think you'll recognize it when you see it?
Potentially. It's just a matter of finding it.
Okay. All right, well, that's something to go off of. In Eldwood, I'm assuming, or somewhere else?
It was Eldwood, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Because they
Yeah, it
said it
was
was
supposed
past
to
the
be.
tree. Yeah, it
Yep.
was in Eldwood. It's past the tree and everything. Or, not, well, before we get to the tree, but yeah.
Well, the God of Journeys doesn't often lead people astray, so well, maybe we'll find something useful there if you can find that straight.
Yep.
Hmm.
What
Did it give
about
me a
you,
name of the
kid?
street by chance, or did it just
Oh,
like a
me?
street?
Nope.
Okay.
Just pictures. That's all you got.
Okay.
What about you, kid? You offer a prayer? I saw you put your goblin meetup on there.
Yeah, I did. You want to know what I prayed?
Yeah, what'd you pray for?
I grabbed his shirt, put my mouth on his ear, and whisper,
Uh-huh.
"Power,
What?
power."
Oh. And did you prayed for that to the God of Journeys? I guess it could show you how to get to that, I guess.
No,
What did it tell you, or did you get anything?
yeah, I told him, Dave, I forgot, bro. Can you just,
Oh,
just,
to like keep going past the oak tree or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
He's like, huh, well, that just leads back out to the mountains.
Well, hey, it has to be something, you know? Come on.
Maybe. I don't know. It's an awfully bold prayer to make.
Yeah, but it
So
makes the
why are
whole
you?
team. What's
Okay,
up?
well,
What's
I'm
up,
gonna
man?
stop asking questions of you guys, honestly.
Yeah, I
I don't
think you
want to.
It
should.
probably is just going to lead to more questions. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, let's just get a move on. We're
Wait, wait,
almost
wait, wait,
there
wait, wait,
anyway.
wait, wait, wait.
Yeah,
Can you lead us past the oakwood tree, bro? Please, bro.
No, we have to. We're meeting there, then we're going to Eldwood.
pretty much.
Alright, alright, bro.
I mean, maybe some other time I could lead you there, but
No, there's no other time.
I don't think there is a
okay.
time limit, so come on, let's go.
But he said this is his last adventure.
I think leading us wouldn't technically be an adventure, so come on, let's go.
You remember our promise, old man? Don't break a
What
promise of a kid. Remember that.
what promise did I make? What?
You got to take us to past the oakwood tree.
I
Remember
said
that.
maybe some other time if everything goes well.
No, you can't break that promise as a kid. Remember that.
I didn't make any promises. He looks at like Zai and Lenore. Did I make a promise?
The
You did
god
I
of
don't.
not.
journey, the god of journey will smite you if you lie. Don't do that. You
Kid,
promised me.
you're kind of
I
annoying me.
don't.
Would you please stop?
Hey, don't be invoking God's name so lightly, man. They don't like that.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Indeed not. Stop being
They have it rough
pretentious.
enough
Come
as it
on, let's
is.
go.
Go.
All right. The next day passes, or the rest of the day passes, and it's pretty uneventful. And this final night, you are able to get a proper night's rest. And we're going to skip the watch because this is the night where you will meet up with everyone at the oak tree.
Woo!
So, you see that out of the 30 people who set out on this expedition, you find that there are about 24 of you guys left, which would account for the 5 people that you saw dead and someone else who also perished on the way here. But no one of note because you don't really notice the absence of anyone you've spoken to.
Okay.
So, Johan gets up in front of the oak tree and speaks to the crowd. The time has come. We sleep early tonight and we strike just before dawn, under cover of darkness. They may have dark vision, but the darkness will still conceal our movements to some degree. We'll start by fanning out around the perimeter of the village and look for any points where there are no patrols. We'll sneak in. We go straight for the center. The town hall is the only building big enough they could hold an ogre within it comfortably. So if he was staying somewhere, it would be there. Otherwise, just look for the biggest fucker there and kill him. Once you find him, I've brought some signal flares. Shoot it off so that we can get to your location quickly. Once we kill their leader, the rest should scatter, but the fighting won't be over quite yet, so don't let your guard down, and don't celebrate too early. We never know if they'll have reinforcements on the way, or where their next camp is at. So the goal will be, once we take him out and flush out most of the goblins, to secure the area immediately around the town hall. And if that's not where he's at, we secure the area around wherever we find him at. Take up the nearest building, barricade it up, and get ready to hold out. We have supplies here for some time, and yeah, that's pretty much the plan. If they do bring reinforcements, we'll have to look for an escape plan, and this will kind of be for naught, but as far as we can tell, there shouldn't be that many around. I mean, after all, I don't think most of us really ran into goblin patrols on the way here. My group didn't, and from what I've spoken to from the others, it seems like only one group encountered a pretty big patrol, and another group encountered a small one.
There are traps lying
Oh,
around, so I would suggest watching out for those.
very true. The goblins are tricky like that, underhanded tactics, traps, and whatnot. If anything, I would think to be more careful inside the town than in the forest, but you never know. Keep your eyes sharp and get some good rest tonight. Tomorrow we take back Eldwood.
All right.
All right, so the whole group is here, of everyone who was here before, and um, you guys essentially have like an hour or so of downtime before everyone goes to sleep, and we go into the actual day of the battle.
So the tree that we are currently at, that is not in the town. I was a little confused by the layout of how things are.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the ancient oak tree
Mm-hmm.
is in the forest that's outside the town.
Got it. Okay.
So you guys are still like a good, I'd say like an hour away from the edge of town.
Okay. Because like I was only confused because there's a few times you like said after the tree, so I assumed it's like like based off physical location of the tree. So I wasn't sure if the town was like before the tree or the town was around the tree or anything. So I was just very confused for a bit. Thank you.
I accidentally muted my mic. So nobody really wants to try and chat up these people, or what?
Um,
Um,
let's see.
I think I will just because like based off what I physically saw of the road, was I able to tell like any particular buildings, like a bakery or a smith or anything like that, to get a idea of what street that house is on, so that I
There
could
was
ask
like a
around?
farm, like a little farm with like garden plots around it at the
Mhm.
beginning of the street, but the rest of the street was just regular smaller homes.
Okay. He's just gonna ask people around that are from that village to see if anyone knows anything about that farm. Like he'll just mention anything that stuck out about the farm, and assuming there are maybe others there, and then see if anyone knows it, so he can find that later.
Okay. Um, let's do like a general like social check. Let's take I don't know, what would I want to take here?
Perhaps a
Not really
persuasion
persuasion
check.
or Yeah, I guess we could just take persuasion. Yeah.
Only social rule I have, so I'm like, I think that's the only one that makes sense.
Well, we'll take it. We'll take it. Just to get like a broad idea quickly of like who you talk to.
Like
10.
rolling an
Yeah,
advantage.
it takes a little. Yeah, I guess you probably have it toggled on. It's all right though. I know that you just take the first one. Yeah, with 11 with the guidance. It takes a little while. You get a half hour of kind of talking around, but eventually someone's like, "Oh yeah, that's Old Oak Street," and I'm just using the word oak a lot because, yeah, I'm creative. Um, they're like,
fine.
"Yeah, that sounds like Old Oak Street, like on the east side of town."
Okay, Old Oak Street, east side of town. Oh,
Wait,
perfect.
so David,
Thank you.
what area are we in right now? Sorry.
You guys are at the ancient oak tree, the one you saw in your vision.
Okay, I walk. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna walk past the oak tree, see if there's any, power.
Okay.
No.
You walk past it like on the opposite side, like away from town. And there is like a little trail, like not one that's really well worn, but you can tell that people walk back there sometimes. And it does seem to lead like deeper into the forest towards where the mountains are, or where the hills get steeper again.
Okay, so it's actually far.
It looks like it goes down quite a ways. I mean, it's dark out right now and you can't see that far away, so.
I guess I'll go back. Go back to the
All
temple.
right. Lenora, are you doing anything in the meantime, or are you just getting ready to go to bed?
Um, sorry. I can't really think of anything if I'm honest. I guess just
That's chill.
yeah,
You don't have to
just
do
get
anything.
ready for bed. Yeah, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah. All right. So the morning finally comes, and you're given your assignment to head down the perimeter of the town. You guys head out with Marlin and the three of you and begin scouting out the sides. Could I go ahead and get perception checks from all of you?
Perception. My gosh, my rolls tonight are garbage.
Oh, they're average. They're average.
No, you don't understand. My modifiers are making it average.
Okay,
Look at
well,
the
Lenore
roll.
does have a pretty good eye. Yeah, I saw. You guys don't see anything too out of the ordinary. You see a couple of goblins here and there, but Lenore, you see a part in the fence where it's kind of broken down because a tree's fallen over, and the goblins aren't really able to patrol that area because of the way it fell, like next to a house. So you guys could easily walk down behind that house and then snoop into the street from the other side.
Uh, yeah, I like wave over my companions and like point it out, whisper, like we should go that way.
Okay.
Wait, you
That's
told us
fine.
that?
Yeah, I told you guys that.
Wait, David, is that away from the trail of power?
Yeah, you guys are really far away from that now.
Okay,
I had to
but
literally leave to the town.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case,
Your thing of power is like
It's
basically
outside the
out.
village, like an hour away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
oh, what?
Yeah, man.
Power away?
I don't know if you realize this, so I will explain it to you a little bit. Basically, when you went to go explore, you came back, and then we had then we rested, and then we went to the village after that. So we're now far away from that location.
Yeah, man. All good.
Yeah.
All right. So, Lenore, do you tell them about this path you see into town?
Yeah, like I discreetly pointed out, like I waved them over and
All right,
what
Marlin's like, yeah, that looks like a good way back into town. We can definitely follow some of the side streets to get back to the town center.
What part of the town are we in currently?
We're on the south side right now.
Okay.
If we
So,
go into there, we'll be in the south side, basically, yeah.
okay.
I mean, we can keep
Possible.
looking for a better spot, but this doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably fine. Though if we find anything on the east side, that would be good.
East side?
Yeah, because that's
All right.
what the traveling god suggested.
Oh, okay. You know it's on the east side then. Well, that's good. Well, maybe
Yeah.
we could scoot up further. The travel or the god of journeys, you mean? But yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Um.
If we can find something on that side, that would be good.
All right. Let's keep going. We'll have to be careful here though. The forest runs a little thin and sun's starting to come up just a tiny bit.
Got
So
it.
move quiet, all right, guys.
Got it.
I will just note right now, like out of character, this is like a choice to make. You'll have to make a stealth check to keep moving around the edge of the village if you want to continue.
Super fair. I think half of us are in heavy armor though.
Nope.
Probably not.
Yeah, well, you have to be making stealth checks eventually because once you're inside the town, there's going to be patrols and whatnot.
I'll do it
That's
anyways.
true.
Fuck it.
That's true.
There we go.
So, okay, well, I can hold on to those rolls. Do you guys want to go around the edge of the town, or do you guys want to go into the town then?
What does he think? Is it better to go into the town and then move in that direction, or go around and go in from that direction?
I think once we get inside the town, it's going to be hard to move around. There's going to be a lot of enemies around. If you want to move, make distance in terms of like what part of the town you're in, best to go around the edge.
Then we'll do it that way then.
Okay. So go ahead and make your stealth check then. Zai, you're the last one to make it. And then Lenore's cooked, but that's okay.
Yeah, dude, I know. I rolled like shit. Do I have
That's
inspiration? Do I have inspiration?
Nah, it's a group roll, so we'll take average. I mean, Patch is kind of carrying you guys, but
Yeah, it's not enough.
unfortunately, it is not going to be enough. That's not the
Because like
best
initial
average.
roll good, but disadvantage. Because just my rolls are so garbage today.
That's okay. I'll make up for it in combat. Okay, as you guys are kind of approaching the edge of town, well, we're gonna do this. We'll just make this like a quick little check. Each of you guys kind of draws the attention of a goblin, and they shoot an arrow at you. So let me just get their attack roll up, and then we'll go from there. So it is a simple +4. So we'll do this in the order that you guys rolled stealth. So this is Lenore, Patch, and Zai. So it looks like I think
Oh my
Lenore
god.
is the only one that gets hit.
I got fucked.
GG, man.
Oh no.
And you take 6 piercing damage, but you guys are able to get back into the woods and break line of sight. Alright, but you guys do make it up to the east part of town, though it does take a while. You do hear the sounds of some combat occurring within the town, though it does sound pretty distant. So clearly some of the people have made it in.
Yeah.
Okay. You make it into the east side of town. You find a small path in, just like last time. We're able to sneak in. And now you're amongst the city streets. And I'm going to move you guys to this map. And I will have you guys spawn yourselves in at the top right corner. And let me get like a little default picture for our boy.
I remember this map.
I did say he was bald, but I don't know if I have a bald picture of the monk.
Maybe. But I remember this map.
Oh no.
I remember we were running.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be his picture. Perfect. He's bald. There you go. Yeah, top right over
Under
here.
Elemental. Nice.
Yeah.
Can I call him Baldwin?
He's Baldwin.
He's Baldwin.
He's bald maxing.
Oh, Maxine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then Patch, just go ahead and spawn yourself in. So, as
Wait,
you
this
guys,
is cool as fuck.
thank you.
My bad, man. This map is actually cool.
As you guys are kind
You
of
don't-
walking between the village right there, go ahead and make me a stealth check as you guys kind of approach these houses here. And you guys can go ahead and position yourselves anywhere like in this
Wait, hold
little
on.
corner behind
Wait,
these
who's
houses.
that rock motherfucker?
That's your monk. That's Marlon.
Hey, I actually rolled decent for once. Even if it was disadvantage.
And
Bro,
then I'm gonna have
my,
him kind of just frontline for you guys because I know you guys
my
need a little bit more frontline.
my boobs are boobing too boobily, so I can't stealth
The
at all.
clap of my cleavage keeps alerting
Yeah,
the
the
guard.
clap of my cleavage keeps alerting the goblins.
All right, Yasuke, let's see if you can save this group stealth check. Or Patch. I keep seeing your name, but yeah.
Did you call him Skillet?
I called him Yasuke.
Ah,
Yasuke. That's his token
Yasuke.
name, but I gotta change that.
Got it.
He's muted.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna roll a d20 for him, and I'll just steal his modifier from this last roll. He has a +3. 20 +3. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Here, you know what? I'll give him an advantage, and I'll say that Marlon's helping him stealth. There you go. There you go. Because I feel bad being the one to roll it to ruin it for you guys. So go ahead and position yourselves however you would like up against these houses, and yeah, you guys do see a couple of enemies. You see this guy right here. Whoops. Who appears to be a hobgoblin. How do I move the layer? Jesus. There we go.
Should be.
Can you see that guy now?
Yes.
Alright, cool. And along with him, you see another hobgoblin who's kind of like barking orders at him, like, hurry up and slaughter those pigs so we can have some pork for dinner. And that's this guy here, who appears to be the big boss man.
Carl, that kills people.
And then he's like, oh, don't tell me. Get to slaughtering, you goblin fucks. They're like, I guess kill these pigs, man. Okay, whatever. And this guy's kind of over here taking a piss. He's like, and you, quit taking a piss and get to work. You gotta get that hay in there to feed the chickens. We want to have eggs and bacon, goddammit.
Eggs
Yeah, you
and
tell him.
bacon.
And this guy goes and he just kind of sits here and like he's on a smoke break. And the boss is just smoking, watching them work. Well, no, this guy watches the workers.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, to get further into town, you will have to move down through this area. This is the
Is
the goal.
this... Would that be the direction of the road I'm looking for?
You're not sure because you don't know like what to look for.
I ask Merlin. I'm never going to remember his name, I've decided, so I'm going to give him different names.
Merlin, Marlin, close enough.
Yeah.
He's all like, Old Oak Street. He's like, yeah, let me think. Yeah, that should be around here somewhere. I mean, if we get back out onto one of the main streets, I could get us to it. We're on some weird small side part of town right now, though.
Got it. Got it. Oh, I guess we need to get to the main street from here. Which direction is the main street from here?
Gotta go down through them.
Got
I don't
it.
seem to notice us though. We have the drop on them.
Well, if they're in the way, then let's get the drop on them.
All right. Whenever you're ready. He gets kind of like in a fighting stance.
Yep. And, let's see.
I'm looking at my
Yeah.
spells real quick.
So you guys will just have a full surprise round, basically, or they'll all be surprised, is what I mean.
Yeah. Which one looks the toughest?
Definitely the guy over here who's fucking off, taking a smoke break.
Got it. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna start rolling initiative for them if you guys don't mind.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
not
just
mind.
looking at my spells to see if like I have some AoE I can cast.
What happens if I do this? I give them all 10? No.
Oh, I kind of want to initiate with this.
Ballad of the
That would not work.
Nameless.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. It is a cool spell. It's just you're not like you have to be literally around them. Is the unfortunate part.
Why not? If I'm here, they would.
All right.
Uh,
Also, you two can position yourselves much closer if you would like. You don't have to be that far away on the edge of the map.
honestly, if I'm right here, I can cast it and hit all of those guys.
It's probably yours,
It's just
probably.
hard because that AOE hits your party too.
I know, but this dude's out of reach of it. You guys could just move back, but I don't have to cast it. I can just wait.
I just need to add this guy to the tree. And then why don't you guys just go ahead and add yourselves to the initiative, and then we can start with the surprise round, because I'm assuming you guys are just going to go for the combat right away.
Yeah.
You guys could try stealthing around them if you want to get like even more aggressive positioning. But for now. Oh wow. It's really good initiative. Is that all of you guys? Oh no, he's still AFK.
He is still AFK.
I'm back, bro. Sorry. I'm back.
Oh,
Well,
perfect
there you
timing.
are.
Go ahead and roll initiative. You guys have a surprise round, and then if you want, Lenore and Patch, you guys can move up a little bit closer to be like anywhere around either of these houses. Yeah.
This house?
Yeah. Either this hay house or this like tile brick house thing.
Okay.
I'm really fucking stupid, man. Alright, David, I was doing my whole ritual with the dark blade, hex blade. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I got you. You're activating it.
Am I allowed to be here behind this house?
Maybe not quite. Well, you know, if you want to be, yeah.
Can I?
Okay, wait.
Can I go around here and like climb up on the like back of it and like
You'll
hide,
have to
like
make
crouch?
you'll have to make an athletics or acrobatics check to climb up the side of the house.
Wait,
or up the
David.
tree.
I want to do that too, right here. I want to do that right here. Here, I'm gonna roll.
All right, same thing. Just know that failing
What?
does mean you fall and make noise.
Oh, what?
All right, so you don't quite eat shit, but you don't make it up there either. Lenore, however, you do manage to slowly climb your way up.
Can I offer him my hand to help him up?
He's on a different
He's on a
house
different
entirely.
house.
Oh,
He's way
my bad.
over
I
here.
thought you were on the same house as me. Never mind. Fuck you.
All right, this guy starts to walk back, and he's like, all right, I'm back. He's like, yeah, you get back to work, you fucker. I'm gonna go take a piss now. And he starts walking this way. As my pissing spot. Comes over here to the corner and starts pissing.
I mean,
All right, whenever you guys are ready, someone give the signal.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just make it super simple. Zai will definitely just cast spiritual weapon and start bapping people.
Yeah. Well, I just kind of mean that someone has to say like it when you guys are initiating it, because I'm just gonna follow this. But yeah. So, Marlin, he will run in, and he's just gonna go for this guy off to the side, and he can make 2 unarmed attacks. And that's gonna be a double miss, unfortunately.
Oof.
can I bardic inspiration?
You have to do that on your turn, like beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. You're good. Okay. This guy is no longer surprised. Oh wait, he has advantage because they're surprised. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Does help.
Remind me, guys. So second attack. Okay, well, his high roll there is an 11, so he still misses. Okay, so Lenore, it's your turn, and you have advantage on everybody except for that goblin that just went. This guy right here is no longer surprised.
Wait, which guy? Sorry, I was looking at my sheet.
This guy right here on the corner.
That guy. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can cast something.
Oh,
that's for tentacles, and then that's the other one, so I don't really think I can.
Ooh,
Sorry,
girl has
guys.
tentacles, huh?
I do have tentacles. Let's see. 15-foot cube originating from me. I'm gonna see if I can thunderwave them, I guess. So if I'm here. Oh, no, this isn't gonna work either. I have like nothing.
I mean, you can do your thing.
Oh,
guess.
you know what?
Hmm?
I've got it. I'm gonna hold person this guy.
All right. I think technically that hold person does not work on him, but you would know this beforehand.
Aren't
Okay,
hobgoblins
well-
considered humanoid?
I don't know. Let me
I
look
know
at their stat
goblins are
blocks.
are considered humanoid, so I think hobgoblins are because they're a playable race, aren't they?
It says it's Fey and Goblinoid.
Oh, well, never mind.
Ooh, what are goblins?
I thought goblins
Same
were
thing.
humanoid.
Fey Goblinoid.
Oh, that must have changed that because they used to be humanoid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Bro.
Goblins, humanoid 5e. Wait, yeah, D&D Beyond says it is. I'm gonna say they're humanoids.
Blessed.
Oh,
Blessed
that's what it's in 2024 edition. They changed them to be Fey.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure they're humanoid. Since we're playing
Yeah, we'll
the
allow it
not 2024 version.
Yeah, we're not. Just because I'm using the 2024 stat block since it's just all with autofills now.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's okay. I will allow this to work. Wisdom saving throw. 18. So he will resist.
Bummer.
All right.
Bardic Inspiration, Merlin, or yeah, Merlin.
Or actually, what's your subclass? What's because you might be able to use it as a reaction. Are you a lore bard or what? What are you?
I'm Apocalypse.
Oh, that's right. You're the Eldritch Hunt. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. In that case, do you want to move at all, or are you cool being on the roof?
I don't really want to leave the roof right now. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
Gotcha.
I think that's a good place for me to be.
No longer surprised. No longer surprised. Zai, it's your turn.
Zai is going to do similar, and he will cast hold person on that guy.
Gotcha. And wow, I'm really good at rolling the number 18.
You are like, damn. Okay. Well,
So sorry.
yeah, no. I mean, it happens. It happens. It's like, oh, unfortunate. And then he'll just swing at this one because, unfortunately, that happens.
You have a bonus action to swing or something?
Oh wait, no, yes, right. I am not playing a sorcerer. Yeah, so that happened, and that's it actually. So, yeah, he'll just chill right where he's at. Let them come to him.
All right, Yasuke, it is your turn.
Yes, sir.
The surprise attack has not been super successful yet, but you could change that, young man.
Yep. Nope.
I'm gonna do it. Dude, you've never seen this before, bro.
All right.
I'm charging it right on, from behind of them. Fuck the surprise attack. I'm on it. Go.
All right, you just charge in. Let's make sure you have movement for that. You do, I think. Yeah, 25 feet, perfect.
Yeah, but right in the back.
All right, you stab this guy, and you go ahead and have advantage on that.
Boom. Fuck it. I'll take that.
I mean, you don't even need the advantage. You just off this guy. You charge in, and you just... He's like, my bacon! And he dies.
My bacon!
What happened? Go for the next one!
Alright. You go for the next one. And you just cut him down to... No! I wanted sausage.
I wanted sausage.
Alright, this one is no longer surprised. This one's no longer surprised. This one's no longer surprised. And back to Marlin, not Merlin. And he will once more try to punch this guy in the face. He does not have advantage anymore, though. miss, miss. Well, he's not really helping, guys. I'm so sorry.
It be
This
what it be.
one will kind of look at Yasuke like just striking everyone down and just be like, ah! And he'll just like scream and run at you. And yeah, he'll try and stab you with a dagger. That's gonna miss. Lenore, it's your turn as you see just Patch charging, screaming, and now this goblin screaming at him.
Jesus Christ. Let's see, I have like 30 feet of movement. I'm trying to figure out if I can cast Thunder Wave here.
Thunderwave is centered on you, unless you're talking
Yeah.
about Shatter.
No, it's Thunder Wave. I was thinking if I move 30 feet or like 25 feet.
You'd have to jump off the roof too to do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
you'd also hit your ally.
Yeah, you'd be hitting both of your allies no matter what.
Really just can't do anything. Alright.
Or actually, yeah. All right, on which one?
So I'm gonna try and help my boy Marlon
Alright.
out here.
So you do it to this guy. Let's see. This is a wisdom save. And I'm really good at these. I'm so sorry.
Fine. I already gave him Bardic Inspiration, so... Yep.
Oh wait, you gave it to Marlin or to who?
I thought I gave it to Marlon.
Okay, I forgot to mark that. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send my turn there. Being useless. Bimbo. I'm
this
just over
one's
here.
dead.
I mean, at least you're helpful with
This
Bardic
one's
Inspirations.
True. Alright, Zai, it's your turn.
Zai will just go here. And then swing. And hope for the best. Nope, and miss. I swear, my rolls are garbage today. I can't do anything. Oh, what is up? That is all. My rolls are just terrible today. I can't roll anything above like 6 today.
Unfortunately, that seems to be the case. Patch, it's your turn once more.
It's my turn. I'm the nearest one.
Alright. Yeah, you just cleave through goblins, triple kill, 3 attacks, 3 kills. There you go.
Stand right next to this one.
Alright. He yells at you back, I'll avenge you, brother! And he strikes at you with his dagger. Hiya! Oh. I think that does hit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh my god. What is your AC with shield up?
How much is that? 5?
Yeah, it's plus 5.
Alright, you make it miss. He's like, what? Impossible!
Are you missing an attack, though? Or...
What?
Is Eli missing an attack? He attacked twice last time. He only attacked once this time.
I use action surge.
Oh. So...
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Alright, this guy's like, useless fucking goblins. Have to do things myself. Come here, human. And,
I'm glad, man. That old man picture, bro, motherfucker's ugly.
And he, I know. He draws his longsword, and he will attack you. Does not have advantage.
That will miss.
Then, wapow.
That will also miss.
Damn you.
Yep. He's like,
Wait,
also,
does he just
I'm
have an
not gonna-
advantage? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, this guy's actually OP. I'm not going to do that on his first turn, because that's just too mean. Okay.
Huh?
This guy Apparently, he just has an aura that gives him advantage on attack rolls and saving throws to himself and all of his allies, as long as he's conscious.
That's weird.
We're gonna
What?
s- we're gonna say it doesn't work this
What
first
power
turn
is
because I want
that?
to give you guys. I don't know. He is like supposed to be the mini boss, but I didn't read that. I thought that was for allies only, not for him.
Oh,
I'm gonna make it
interesting.
allies only. I'm gonna make it allies only. This guy is gonna attack your guys' monk, and he only makes one attack. Oh, but he does land. Oosh. God, he deals good damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah. Okay, so he takes 17, and he is not looking. Actually, he tanks that decently. It's not horrible. Okay, and it's his turn. He'll try and attack him back. Let's see. Where's my rolls? What bam? What bam? And he lands a 1-2 punch combo.
Nice,
Oh.
nice.
And that is enough to knock this guy out. Bam bam. And then he will move this way to help deal with the big man. Alright, this goblin is dead. Lenore, it's your turn.
Let's see if I can be of literally any use this fight.
Dude, at least you're being helpful. I haven't done anything yet. Besides miss. But I guess I like tanked 2 attacks that he missed. I don't know.
How feet is it? 60. Okay, I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery again.
Okay. On the little guy or on the big guy?
The little guy.
Alrighty. Let's see. Where is my. Why do I keep closing my stat blocks? I'm so smart. Oh, look at that. He's got a nice -1.
Finally.
He fails. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me that d4 for the damage.
Gotcha.
-3. It's like, ah. His poor brain.
There's smelly goblin.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope. All I got.
Alright, Zai. It is your turn.
Zai is going to try again, I guess. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, okay. That's it. I'm just gonna take the dodge action after this, because clearly I can't roll worth anything. That is all.
Alright. Alright, Patch. There's one more goblin alive in front of you. Alright, you scream in his face. You go wide. Alright, is that all?
Screaming harder in front of his face. Any morale damage?
He's like, eh. And he like closes his eyes and swings wildly with the dagger. I'm pretty sure that misses with the disadvantage there. 14.
Yep, that's a miss.
Alright. Alright, and this guy is like, ah. I'll show you what it means to destroy my authority over these underlings. Even if they are weak, they are mine. You'll suffer for this. Especially you. And he looks really pissed off at this guy. He attacks him twice.
Why is he mad at that guy? It's because he killed the other one?
Because he killed the other one. Oh my god.
Oh no, that crit.
Yeah. So that first one does hit, but it's just normal damage. I say like it's not a shit ton of damage. Oh wait. That's not the damage. Where's the damage? There. Takes 14. He's not looking super well after taking that hit, gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crit comes down. And yeah, he's down for the count
Oh,
off
he's
of
just
that.
dead.
He's not dead, but he's like well, we'll give him death saving throw since he's like a semi-relevant NPC.
Okay.
I'm just like, ugh, I'll finish the rest of you myself alone if I have to. And yeah. So that guy's gonna make a death save. Okay, he has one fail. Gonna take that off. I will do red for fail, blue for success. So he has one fail and 0 successes. All right, Lenore, it's your turn. Marlin has fallen in battle.
I'll heal him, cause I'm nice.
Okay. You heal him because you're nice.
Yeah, and at least it'll be useful. Yeah.
All right, you heal him for 6 HP, and he is prone, but he is awake. Anything
No.
else? You still have your main action.
Oh, feeling daring today? Vicious mockery again?
Yeah, let's go.
Feeling daring today, are we, Lenore?
On the big guy or on the goblin?
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck this piece of shit in general. Over here, tiny goblin.
Tiny goblin. Goblin these nuts. And it's a 7. He's
Oh
gonna
my
take
God.
some damage, which is gonna be 3. And he is at 1 HP, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll. He's like so worthless right now. Alright.
Oh man.
Good shit, good shit. Is that all for you?
Yep. That's all I
Alright,
got.
Zaya, your turn.
Zai is what do I want to do here? Uh I don't trust in my rolls today. So I think he's just going to move here. He's just gonna mostly be in his way, and he will just take the dodge action.
Okay. Patch, it is your turn.
I scream so loud, the heavens scream.
Alright. Will someone silence that child? And then just Goblin's like, ah!
Your name
He's
is.
dead. Ugh. Okay, this guy just looks pissed. He's like, I really hate all of you, especially you. Why do you keep screaming when you swing your sword? And he'll give you guys 1 attack each. So this first one will be for you, Zai, and it's going to be normal because cancels out with dodge. Fuck.
Damn.
Oh man.
Okay. Any reactions to this?
I don't have any reactions. I'm a cleric.
Okay. Well, you take fuck.
I feel 17
Think you're
damage.
down. That's 17 slashing and 11 poison.
Oh yeah,
You're
that
dead.
I'm definitely down. That's more than 25.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, you're down.
Yep, he's
So
down.
you see Zai go down, and now the second attack goes for you, Patch. Does have advantage. Alright, Patch, you take 9 slashing and 1 poison. God, I'm so sorry about that.
It
Alright,
happens,
this
man.
guy
I've
is
been
gonna go
rolling
ahead.
garbage today. There's nothing I can do about it.
Honestly, that kind of has been the case. He's gonna stand up and throw some punches at this guy to try and get the heat off you guys. And okay, he'll land 1. That's good. He does not deal a whole lot of damage though. And you can't add bardic dice to your damage, right? Only to like
Only to
saving
hit.
throws, ability checks, and attack.
Yeah.
The d6 wouldn't matter on the 8. Okay, so he takes 7 damage though. That's good. And then Lenore, it's your turn. Another party member's down.
Yes, I'm on the way. I will heal you, my child.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Be here, but you.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. You heal up.
Thanks.
What is it? Can you roll the healing D4
Yeah.
plus your spell mod?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fuck.
You did it automatically before somehow.
Oh, I don't know how I did it. Here. Maybe it's something I clicked? How did I do it before?
I don't. Maybe you clicked it from a different area. You can just roll a. It's D4 plus. What's your charisma?
Charisma
Plus
mod.
5, probably plus 4.
It's fine. Ooh,
There
Oh,
you
nice,
go.
Max.
big
Ooh,
ass feels.
max roll, max roll.
Max roll.
Oh,
Nice. We love
I
to see
cl-
that.
I didn't see the pop up on my screen. It literally popped up, and I was like, "What?"
Oh, you have like 20 of them open now.
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
Oh, goodness.
All right, and then you still have an action too, if you want to throw out a vicious mockery or an
I will
arrow in
be
his head.
doing that. I will be doing
All
that. I
right,
will be getting vicious mockeried.
let's see it. Oh, look at that. The advantage does not matter. He has disadvantage on his first attack roll, and go ahead and roll that psychic damage.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Well, it's 1d4, right? 1d.
So it's just the D4 minus 2. Okay. Zai, it's your turn. You're prone on the ground, but you are awake.
Zai will get up and action. He will pull out his holy symbol, and the most eldritch of angels will spawn.
All right. You summon in your angelic summon.
Indeed. And then, let's see, that's action. And then the guardian angel goes immediately after him, so it is going to just attack. 8.
Nice. That will
17.
hit.
Thank God.
That's right on the money.
6.
Oh, and it just heals. This thing's neat. Okay, so deal 6 damage to him. Very nice.
Oh, good.
All right. And I'm assuming that's all. That's a full action, yeah?
Yeah, it's a full action.
All right, Patch, it's your turn. You see this
Yo.
biblically accurate angel summoned by Zai, but it's helping you
Bro.
fight this guy, so that's good.
Bro, I screamed so loud. I want to break his eardrums, bro. I want to scream so loud, bro.
Okay. You scream and you swing at him, and he's like, I'm killing you first now. And you stab him. He's like, ugh, fuck. Little shit.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Is that all, Patch?
Yes, sir.
All right. You do pull his aggro, and he does not have advantage on this one because of the vicious mockery. That's gonna miss. Second one will be at advantage thanks to his aura. And it's gonna miss. He's like, oh, stand still, damn you. And then while he's swinging at you, he gets punched in the back of the head by the fucking, what's his name again? Oh my god. Marlin.
Marlin.
Marlin. And he's like, pick on someone your own size, bub. And he punches him in the
Wow.
back of the head.
Oh, Brady Brunt.
Guy's getting
Punch.
fully
And the
circled.
bardic inspiration matters. He lands both hits here.
Nice.
Ooh, max roll damage, low roll damage. And that's 11 damage.
Average
You guys are
is
kind of
out, I
just
guess.
dogpiling him at this point.
Bully circle.
Wait,
All right,
wait,
Lenore. Yeah.
Sorry. You're telling me my scream did not break his eardrums, bro?
Nope.
I mean, it pulled his aggro towards you, and he's like, ah, fuck. He's
Alright,
like
man.
pissed off.
Next turn, sorry.
Or he can't scream that
Inky.
loud. Come on now. All right, Lenore. you got?
Krill yourself. Well, all my weapons are close-handed, so it's gonna be the vicious mockery again for me, dog.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
Ooh,
you got that one though.
yeah. At least you burned his crit though.
I did.
And is that going to be all for your turn?
Yeah, I mean, this guy's dead. This guy's fucked.
Yep. Okay. And Zai, it's your turn. It's really just a race so you guys can kill him before he gets another attack off.
Yeah. Zai will attempt to attack and likely miss as usual, but we will try. Oh,
Ooh,
hey.
good hit.
I hit.
5 damage though.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
something.
really strength based, but like it's what I got. And then
All right.
Angel will go.
That's going to hit. And that is 6 damage. Very nice.
And that is me.
All right. Patch, he is critical right now. He's below 10 HP.
Bro, I want to scream so loud, I'm gonna lose my voice. I want to break his eardrums, bro. Please,
All right, you
bro.
let out your most powerful scream, and the sound waves reverberate in your blade. Screeching slash. Go ahead.
Alright, now I get advantage. Can I get advantage back? Come on, man.
No. Come on now.
Alright, man. Whatever.
All right. He covers his ears. Aha! I expected your attack.
Wait. Can I do a bonus action Eldritch Blast or not?
No.
Okay, whatever.
You have to have the right abilities to do it, man.
Alright.
He's gonna look at you and he's like, "How do you like it when I scream in your face, huh? Huh? Ah!" He yells at you.
Please do. What?
All right, that's gonna land. I'm pretty sure. Do you have any reaction?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What do you
I
have?
eat that shit like a fucking samurai warrior. The northern east of the northern
All right.
tribe. Yeah, I'll eat that shit.
All right. Well, you take 12 slashing and 8 poison. And then he goes for a second attack, and he's like, "Die already!" All right. Is that
No,
it?
I use forceful miracle. Whatever this do.
What is
The
this
miracle has
shit?
been granted. Your hit points maximum is lowered. Fuck it, call for the gods. Oh god.
What the fuck is this from? What?
It's from background. It's
Bro,
from
this
the
is
DM.
crazy.
Okay, so can I do it? Come on, call for the gods and shit.
What level are you guys right now?
Level
We're just level 3.
Okay, so you can cast the level 1 spell.
in reaction.
We're gonna have to workshop this a little bit, but yeah, I'll allow it.
Alright, but I use shield.
Okay. Did you only have one casting of it, or what? So now you have to have a second one?
Yeah, I have 0, but with the thing I have another
With the
one.
thing you have one. Okay, okay.
No, listen,
Your hit points do decrease by 3 for the next, let's see, 7 days. So
Alright,
keep that
gotcha.
noted. Your max HP goes down by 3.
Yeah.
But you do shield this attack. Why didn't you shield the first one, you troll?
Because
Okay.
I'm out of slots, man.
Yeah,
I got
I know. But shield lasts your whole. It's fine. You'll learn. You'll learn.
your last turn. What do you mean? One turn is
It,
10 minutes.
yeah, shield lasts until the start of your next turn. So if you would have shielded the first attack, it would have also applied for a second swing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's okay
I
though.
thought.
It's okay.
All right.
It's part of the learning curve playing a spell sword. Okay, so you block it, and he's like, "What? You fucker!" And then this guy's like, "I told you to pick on someone your own size, didn't I?" And he, rah, 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 you know, he's a rock monster. Rada 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 rada. And okay, well, let's see. Oh my God,
Gosh, he hit it.
7. Oh, he's at 2 HP. It's a guaranteed kill. It's all over. Let's roll the crit damage, though we have to see it. Marlin. Marlin knocks him out. He's like, "That's what you get for fucking around in my town, buddy." And then he kind of like instantly drops to a knee and starts like panting heavily. He's like, "Oh fuck, that was rough."
Yeah,
I did.
that
I did
was.
my sword into the body. Let me know.
I carefully make my way down now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. As long as you take your time, I won't make you do a check.
I do. I'm very careful.
All right. Well, you guys are a little bit worse for wear after that encounter, as all of you
Don't
guys are
worry.
brought down to single digits except for Lenore, who is
I
safe on the
got
roof.
I got you
Mm-hmm.
guys.
I mean,
That
you have
does
to take
require you
a.
guys to take a short rest, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if we short rest, I'll do that.
Yep. And he's like, okay, let's try and get somewhere safe and get down to the main street, look for somewhere to scout out. Come on. And Marlon will lead you guys into the main street where there are more patrols, but you guys are kind of off to the side. And he points up the street and he says, there. That's where Old Oak Road is. There's a few patrols there, though, and we're looking in pretty bad shape. It'll be bad news if we get caught by one.
Yeah. We'll probably need to. Maybe we could backtrack and just rest where we were.
Yeah. You could probably bust down one of the doors to those houses, hide in there, and they probably won't find us for some time. This little corner's pretty out of the way.
Yeah. It seems like a good idea.
All right. And you guys can go ahead and you don't need to move your tokens or anything. Just go ahead and gain the benefits of a short rest.
All right, bro. I'm gonna use my second win
Why?
because I only have one hit die, bro.
Okay. Well, use your hit die first and use the Song of Healing first before you use the second win, because you might
Oh
not.
yeah, I
Well,
did.
actually, never mind. Never mind. You get it back on short rest, so you should use it. Never mind. Never mind. Don't
Okay, yeah,
listen to me.
true.
You're smart. You're smart, Elias. You're Giga Brain.
Boom.
Ugh.
Bro, David, I found this ability from the like when I was making my character, but I had this. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I'm about to put this shit.
It's a very Elias ability. Yeah.
Yes, forceful miracle. Sir. Okay, so I do a second win and then I do short rest and then I'll do a second win again.
You could do that. Yeah.
Again.
Remember, you get a free D6 of healing from the Song of Rest, so don't forget to roll that too.
I only needed to use 2 hit die thanks to Song of Rest. Thank you.
There you go.
18, and then I'm gonna do.
Huge.
Wait, do I regain any hit dice for short rest or not?
You do not
No.
regain hit dies on short rest.
Okay, I'm gonna do a second win again.
Okay. Yeah, you took a decent amount of damage in that fight.
Yes, sir. Max HP 27 because of the miracle, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that our boy uses all of his hit dice and he's okay.
Fair.
So he's at full HP again. Because I don't want to have to track his resources. He's really just here to make up for the fact that Vivi isn't here, so that he can like be your guys' face tank.
That's fair.
All that being said, I think I want to go ahead and call it here. This is a good little break point before we try going further into the town. There's probably going to be like one more small little fight that we could possibly do tonight, but I don't want to get too much further without Vivi. So next time, we'll go deeper, have a little fight, explore the place you saw in your vision, and then most likely have an encounter with Thickjaw himself, the Great
Oh.
Ogre.
We're gonna die if we do that. Freaking hobgoblin just like nearly killed us all. This is gonna be
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, that captain was pretty scary. I didn't realize he had like additional poison damage. His crits are nasty. Well, I also hit like 2 crits on him, so you know, there's that.
That is true. You freaking crit so much, and I just kept rolling at like nothing above like an 8. I was like, dear God, the rolls are terrible today. Oh God. Hopefully they'll be better when we face Thickjaw, because freaking A, man.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. You guys will have more allies for that fight too.
That's true. That should help a decent bit.
Anyways, thanks for playing, guys. Any questions, comments, or concerns about our session or future sessions?
No, it's been fun.
Boy, man.
How are we gonna bring Vivi in next session if she pops in?
We're just gonna do the hand wave magic of she was there all along.
Fair. It's very fair.
Or we can
Okay.
say she got put into another group for some reason.
Yeah, that could also work. Then she finds her way to us because that group mysteriously dies of mysterious causes.
Yeah, or she just gets
Mysteriously.
separated from her group and finds you guys.
Yeah.
Wait, David, be real with me, bro. You're telling me all that screaming, it didn't break his fucking eardrums, man? No?
I mean, to be fair, screaming won't break anyone's eardrums in general. It's just loud, but it won't break your eardrums.
Also, I'm pretty sure if you could scream loud enough to break someone's eardrums, it would probably destroy your vocal cords.
Yeah, you'd probably rupture your own throat, and then you wouldn't be able to talk anymore.
Yeah. Or at least for a while.
Yeah.
Sir.
I was gonna let your slash deal thunder damage though. I thought it'd be funny. But then you ended up missing, so that didn't matter. But
Yeah, we gotta talk about that forceful miracle. So I actually want to do like, we gotta talk about that. So,
yeah, I'm gonna read that and I'll think of something for you to do. It's probably gonna be linked to like your master instead of to like the sacred order or whatever it says on there.
yep.
But yeah. But anyways, if there's no questions or other comments, concerns, I think we're looking at the 23rd for next session. Thoughts?
Yeah, man, I'm down.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's all I got then, guys. I'm
Alright.
gonna hopefully not wait until the day of the session to write my notes because I'll forget things. But you know, it'd be busy. But yeah, that's all, guys. Thanks for playing. I'll see you
Yes,
guys next
sir,
time.
man.
Hopefully with everyone. I'm probably gonna be in the Canadian call to play League or something. So yeah.
Well, you play League, man.
Or I might chill here. I don't know. Up to you guys.
Canadian call. Where's the Canadian call?
Cernui, she's just like, I can't see this, Danielle. I can't see this. Elrich, welcome in. Hi. For those who don't know me from Elrich's stream, I'm Danielle. I'm mentioning JRPGs, RPGs, and occasional RPGs. You guys do need to read and fun. I understand.